Welcome everyone, I am Tim, and this is the controller. Thanks for clicking on Fallout 4. You only live once. In the last part, we got stronger, we got sneakier, and we got some experience. We got the small gun bobblehead from the gunners, and also picked up a US covert ops from the abandoned shack in the glowing sea, and of course gained the XP from also the glowing sea of the Hope's March Pentecostal Church, which was full of ghouls. And today we are going to be kicking off Automatron. I think that makes sense for the next thing that we are going to do. And in prep work for that, I did grab something from Hangman's Alley that I want to take a look at and maybe utilize. And that is Troubleshooter's chest piece. And this actually, I actually thought I was going to need to improve it and upgrade it, but it actually does already have the shadowed and the dense, which is what we absolutely want to do. This will reduce damage from robots by 15%, which obviously we are going to be getting a lot of robot battles upcoming with the Automatron, because of course all of those are robots. So when I looked at my inventory back at base, I thought I actually had picked up a lot of troubleshooters gear and weapons, but unfortunately it doesn't actually look like that's going to be all that worthwhile. Now, we did use a fair amount of buff tats in the last part too, so maybe make 5 more of those. Should be sitting pretty good, just in case we gotta lug some stuff around. But, no, Doc, I don't need to talk to you. But just quick run back to Hangman's Alley and let you see what we do have for our troubleshooters gear. Take a quick look in the dresser here. As far as our troubleshooter gear goes, everything is left leg. Got the troubleshooter's disciples, left leg, metal left leg, synth left leg. That is less than ideal. I really do like my cunning microcarbon synth left leg, getting that +1 agility and perception, which that is something to be a little mindful of. By switching out and getting a little bit better protection against the robots, it's a bit of a trade-off, as we will be giving up +1 agility, +1 perception, which is a little bit sneak and a little bit better VATS use. However, we are going to have a little bit improved energy, weapon, resistance, because this is 1919. So that is going to be helpful, and of course, reducing the damage reduction by 15%. This should do probably better, except for we don't have the added agility. But overall, I think that should be okay, and it should be our best option. And taking a look at our legendary weapons we picked up, I had picked up a troubleshooter's Western revolver, but that is only doing 146 damage. I haven't taken any ranks of gunslinger. I don't have really any spare perks to use for it, and it can't take a silencer. So that doing 146. If we just take a look at our basic weapons right now, 414, 390, and 60. Our Gauss rifle doing 1,170 damage right now, because I do think we are rocking 50% adrenaline. So those hit way harder than that troubleshooter's Western revolver ever could, even with the bonus 50%. So I think that is what we are going to be rolling with. We'll go ahead and equip that troubleshooters right now. So now we got 288 and 315 respectively for damage resistance, which is very, very respectable. And I think we should be more or less ready to rock and roll. We did get overtired walking back from Diamond City, so we will go ahead and sleep properly for that. And then it is time to go talk to Ada. We got a good 10 hours worth of sleep. Just do our normal shooting of Backstreet Apparel, and okay, we are full up on criticals. I was thinking, well, maybe we gotta utilize that a little bit more, build up our crit. We'll just take down those 3. Nice and easy, nice and quick. And from here, ultimately, we are going to be wanting to head on over to Bunker Hill and a little bit of a trek over there. And then from there, we'll pick things up. We might go across a couple of random encounters along the way. And then it will be time for Ada. And I am not really looking forward to that all that much, because once robots are introduced to the map, they're going to be roaming around all the time. Rust devils, gunners will have more, and I am level 70 now, so we could get some very, very high leveled robots, and that will not be fun taking them out. So hopefully we have enough sneak and enough hitting power that we can deal with them nicely. But anyway, I'll jump on over to that. And Bunker Hill, we are passing that nicely right now, and we have gone through this way a couple times way back before level 15. We did Boston After Dark, and I think it was just a handful of parts ago that we actually went to the bad TFL here to pick up 1 magazine. Looks like the raiders are still dead from that. But, ooh, I didn't loot your body. Did somebody else happen to come through and take you out? Maybe, because this is a chance for a random spawn right in here. And there we go. Okay, so we got disciples down there. So they're quite a ways away. See 3 of them, but they're actually walking away from us. And they did just take out a big pile of ghouls. And honestly, I might actually, without actually utilizing that gun, I might actually want to see if they have any ammunition on them. But I guess they're walking too far away. We'll loot these ghouls then that they very clearly took out. They actually have decent stuff on them. Okay. So, that's good. Disciples walking away. Don't have to worry about them at the moment, at least. But who knows, they might loop around, kick off some trouble with super mutants, or they might actually loop around a little bit further and be dealing with Ada, as you see the gun blast there. Hearing it coming on, the railway rifle, all that good stuff. Got Bloodbug hatchling right there. What if we take them out so they don't surprise us? Go down nice and quick, easy. Alright. Venture a little bit closer. Don't get caught in the crossfire. Swarm bot we can do okay damage to. We are a little bit further away, so we're not doing maximum damage. And honestly, we could just come up here and be complete wimp and just kind of sit back, take 20 minutes, and let Ada take them all out, because Ada absolutely can. She's immortal, so if she goes down, she will just pop right back up. And it doesn't look like we can actually do all that much damage to him. I think it's because we aren't actually close enough to show that we can engage and be good, even from a distance. Okay, got one blowing up. Cool. Just level 15, and we've got a legendary swarm bot. What if we... critical. Will that do some good work? Got enough to regenerate. We did go to caution. Got the scavers walking over there. Are they still tied up with Ada? Looks like it. Legendary swarm bot. Let's do another critical on them. Take them down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no. Stay over there. Integrated tank swarm bot. Cool. Yeah, Ada went down, so they're going to be coming to look for me. Down you go. Yep. Ooh, blind firing. Blind firing. Just an eyebot. Take a few pot shots. Down they go. Ada is still down. Ada will pop back up. Hide behind this tree. Legendary explodes. Swarm bot way down there. Yeah, Ada got up. I think that's it. We are back to hidden. Alright, that didn't go too terribly. Disciples aren't walking over this way. We do have one legendary, which is very nice. But yeah, there we go. Just need to speak to the robot. Now, I remember how this game was last time when we went to the glowing sea and talked to Scribe Halen. Even though I was close to the quest marker and where I needed to be, there were bugs that decided they wanted to come in. So I am not going to be making that same mistake twice. Yeah, I hear more gunshots. More gunfire. That's fine. Are you the legendary? No, you're just the integrated swarm bot. Got a robot repair kit. Perfect. Jackson. Ooh, you got flung around. Unfortunate for you. Just need to find that legendary too. And yeah, Ada, you're right there. I see you. But honestly, I don't necessarily want to talk to you right now. I want to try to find the legendary. And ooh, was that a... No, just another tech. I saw technical and I thought, well, maybe that is a technical document. Found the legendary swarm bot, but all he has on him is a biometric scanner, and there's really, I don't think anybody else here that could stop and pick up a weapon or armor. So not exactly sure what happened to that. I might try to look through the other corpse and just see if somewhere in the inventory happens to be a legendary. But first, let's go ahead and talk to Ada.
My friends did not survive the attack. It's time to uncover the source and confront their leader, the Mechanist.
You'll need help if you want to succeed.
I'm aware of this. Now, we last saw a group of the Mechanist robots at the General Atomics factory. You may find information there that will lead us to the Mechanist. I will follow and assist with your permission.
Another time.
Perhaps there's a place I may be of use until you return.
Alright, so we do know we got to go to the General Atomics. And while you are waiting, let's go ahead and put you to Hangman's Alley, because that will be a good place to build. And we still have the teleporter active, so be able to just teleport close by to base.
I'm familiar with the settlement. Hopefully, I may be of some use there.
Mechanical Menace complete. Ada will start walking her way back over to Hangman's Alley. And now we have a new threat. Investigate General Atomics factory, which of course is relatively close by to the castle. So that is perfect. I actually want to go to the castle as well. So right now, even though we are right up here, we'll just I'll check these bodies, see if the legendary happens to be on one of them. And then I'm going to be making my way on over to the airport, heading up to the Pridwin. Actually, I'll probably turn in the technical documents and the viable blood samples. And from there, we'll do our normal little swim across the way. Maybe hit up the castle. There is a little bit I want to do at the castle, and they are very unhappy there. Look at that, 12%. So maybe we can make them a little bit happier yet. So we'll head to the castle after that, and then from there, we can hit up General Atomics factory. We are here in the castle. We did turn in our technical documents. We had 9 of them, so we got 225 caps for that, and we also turned in 7 of the blood samples for 350. Not to mention, while we're there, we did happen to talk to Brandis, and he gave us the Survivor Special. Oh, don't be equipping that, Tim. That's not allowed, as this is a guaranteed legendary. And it actually is really good for this run, other than the rule set says we can't use it. Does more damage the lower your health is. And my health is going to continue to go down. So this is a very powerful weapon. unfortunately, yeah, we cannot use it. So let's just go over to our basic weapon. And I did start building a few walls around at the castle. Got a couple of the laser turrets up, as well as some of the heavy machine gun turrets. Definitely going to be wanting to do more here yet, but for the time being, that's what I had on my person. So, with that, now we gotta go to the General Atomics factory, and that will really make it feel real, as it's just right across the way. Make it definitely feel real for Automatron. And what do we got over there? Just ghouls this time. Okay, nothing to worry about there. No guns that can shoot us. Although, are any of them legendary? And actually, just barely see you. They definitely took something on. Okay, 2 down. Might as well start boosting that adrenaline up a little bit if we can. They definitely took something on, but I don't happen to know exactly what. But we are going to want to be able to make our way across. Looks like we can probably get up on that barrel too, so we don't actually have to walk around here, because that will be some mirelurks. So if we just kind of stick along close to the wall here, yeah, it'll be a nice easy way back up. We did run into a rad storm while we were at the castle, so we did take a few rads. Nothing too crazy, nothing that will actually really affect us all that much, if at all. So that is good. Okay, nothing that way. Definitely something else nearby. Could be some super mutants. We obviously got super mutant visual there. Could be another ghoul. Looks like we actually might be all right. And here we go. General Atomics Factory. Let's actually go to a quicker firing weapon. And time to deal with our first Robo Brain. There will be, yeah, iBots and different stuff that are venturing around. Cybernetic Junkbot, just if we kind of take a moment right now. Peckish. Don't really need that. 80% shot. Down they go. Into caution. We can get eyes on. We'll be doing alright. Really don't want to be in the... Ooh. Swarm bot. And that is critical. He's going to explode. Anytime. Explode. Send out a bunch of radiation. There's a junk bot coming in. Doesn't know where I'm at. Down he goes. Walking nice and slow. Gonna be a couple up above me. But looks like we are all right at the moment. That legendary was a little on the close side. Ultimately, we are going to be wanting to go there, but we do want to make sure that we clear them up above us, because we don't want anything coming out from behind. Just double check the bathrooms. There shouldn't be anything in here. Be a good safe spot that we can retreat to if we need to. Just make sure. Can't see anything with VATS. Once in a while you can get a shot through the window, but it doesn't look like it at the moment. Okay, that is sealed. Okay. This bathroom looks good too. Perfect. So, that means we got to go up, and there's going to be some slow-moving, plotting guys up top. And Okay, ooh, he's gonna be a faster moving. That might not hit. Okay, down he goes. Thought that it was two of the walking kind up here.
No way I could pick this.
Yep, you're right, Russell. No way you can pick that. Okay, junk bot, 95%. Down he goes. That should be the two up top here. I don't believe there is anything else. So again, got a lot of stuff that we could look through to potentially loot. I'll worry about that at the end. Ultimately, just want to take out the enemies. We will grab the Tesla Science while we're here. Still not rocking energy weapons, but permanently inflicting 5% critical damage. You know, never a bad thing to at least have on hand, because you never know when we might start switching over to a plasma or a different energy weapon. So that should be this front little area cleared out. Got the legendary to check. Took out the Eyebot. Took out the slow plotter. Ooh, actually has some nice stuff on it. And then pretty much all the rest are going to be in the next room over. And ooh, bloodied combat knife. Not great, but good weight to value. Only weighs 1. Definitely can carry that around to sell it later on. So definitely grab that. I really don't need to be grabbing those different mods, but I guess it doesn't actually hurt to have them. And at this point, I want to save a little bit of ammo for that other weapon. So we can just come up here. Might be able to get a shot down on him. Doesn't look like it at the moment. So we are going to have to go through the door, which is fine. But they could come around and... Okay, ooh, swarm bot. Trick shot. Down he goes. Okay, got junk bot walking around the corner. That's not going to land. I think we can just wait till he walks through. There we go. Good shot. Down he goes. Just pick them off as they go. They're going to want to head to that door. I think I saw an Eyebot. Oh, nope. Another swarm bot. Okay. They still don't know where I'm at. Just keep dropping down. Nothing to worry about. And even the RoboBrain hasn't actually officially detected me, as that is him moving around there 27 meters away. But he is locked behind a wall with potentially a legendary and an Eyebot as well. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. So you can walk across on that little conveyor belt, and that actually can get you over and get a decent little higher up shot. So let's go ahead and do that instead of just walking in through the bottom. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Crit. Crit him down. Okay, he came through. Maybe I should have stayed on that upper a little bit longer. Yeah, he came through that door. Okay, cool. So he is down. Just gonna say, no problem whatsoever. Okay then. A little bit of a problem. But you can bypass that security door if you so choose. And then in that room over there, there is gonna be the RoboBrain. And that might actually be all of the enemies in this opening part. Okay, so we got an Eyebot, yep. Swarmbot, not legendary though. we can critical him through the door, because why not? We can. And there's the Robo Brain. 5% shot at the torso. Critical him. Down he goes. And we just got the little eyebot. And we will utilize the critical because we got them. Shoot through the door. And then at that, look at that. Everything is cleared. Everything is good. Now, I like to just do the route of just shoot through the door and call it a day. But there is another room up above that you can just chuck grenades in from up above. But they can actually shoot you through the floor. So while it does work pretty good and sometimes you can get an actual shot off, I like to just utilize the criticals, because technically you can't shoot through this even though it says you have a shot. But of course with criticals, you can hit no matter what. So may as well crack this open. There we go. And there's going to be some radiation in here. So let's put on the hazmat suit just to be on the safe side. Now, you could use the logic, say, hey, may as well get yourself irradiated because, you know, that makes you stronger based off the perks from Far Harbor or anything along that line. But no, I don't really want that, because eventually my hit points might catch back up to the rads, and I don't want to not be able to continue to improve my health bar. But mechanist device, that's all we need here. And a left-hand lightning gun. Ooh, that sounds fancy. So I will walk around here. We got the main thing that we needed. As far as, I mean, we talked to the Robo Brain, not talked to him, but we got what we needed off the Robo Brain, and we got the Tesla Science Magazine. But I will just loop around, see what else happens to be here if we have decent loot. I wouldn't mind carrying it back to the castle because we are going to want to continue to beef that up. So that's probably what I'll do. Just load myself up with pretty much any and every junk, and then swim back to the castle, teleport back to the Institute, and walk over to Hangman's Alley. And there, I should meet you back up as we talk to Ada once again. Oh, sounds like we got some people trying to invade Hangman's Alley. Raider Waster? Scum? Maybe taken care of already? Yep. All right. So, came home to a little bit of excitement there. I don't think I've had that happen yet this run, which is kind of nice. Well, I mean, I won't turn down just free stuff, and had two guys with power armor coming in. One with a machete, another one with a shotgun. Okay. I mean, well done to you guys. Did you actually get some of my turrets taken out? Yeah, you did. Took out my couple of my heavies. Good thing all of those up top are nice and good. All right, cool. Yeah. Didn't think this would come under attack. 33 defense, only 12 water, 12 food. That shouldn't happen all that often. But hey, we are back. All right, Ada.
Hey,
we did what we needed to do. Okay, cool. But
I'm relieved to see you've returned. Were you able to find anything at General Atomics?
Sure did.
I found this strange device on a robot.
Let's have a look. Impressive technology. If my analysis is correct, this is a specialized radar beacon. You'll need to use a robot workbench to ensure proper installation, and my presence will be required. In order to maximize our time efficiency...
I'll get you later.
Very well. I'll be here when
Enough of this slog. Just point us to
So we gotta build a robot workbench, which we happen to have some space up here.
rather be off murdering a pint.
So our special, don't need artillery, robot workbench. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and slap that down. Maybe right there. Looks all right. Looks good there. And now we just need to speak to Ada and have her get on
the
up.
robot workbench is a powerful tool, allowing even the simplest of. Are you ready to install the radar beacon?
You betcha.
It's time. Let's do this.
Good. The installation. Once I'm in the robot workbench.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose that's something worth building.
Put Ada in there, and our special mod, of course, is the radar beacon. We'll go ahead and put that on her. Nice and easy.
A moment. The modification was successful. New hardware has
Whoa.
been detected and software is updating. Installation complete. Analyzing mechanist hardware. You are leaving?
Yeah, I just... Whoa!
What's up?
I hear explosions and, like, missile launchers, and...
I don't mind hoofing
Is
it as long
nobody
as it's
else
something
concerned
right.
at that? I mean, I am.
Hey, Ada.
As I was saying, analyzing mechanist hardware. The radar beacon is receiving a strong encrypted signal, but I can't determine the source.
Okay. Something just crashed or blew up, and I don't like that. That's way too close for comfort. But yeah, good job, Ada. I did not really even listen to what you said.
It's a good start, at least.
Absolutely. With some additional assistance, I should be able. Fortunately, I'm detecting another robo-brain in the Commonwealth that's receiving the same signal.
All right. So this is going to be a random location. It could just be right at Chaos Junction. It could be on the far side of the map. And ooh,
Finally, we have an advantage.
Perhaps, but it isn't
our
quite
turrets
that
are still
simple.
going
The
too.
encryption on the source signal is complex, but not beyond solving. If you can bring me to
I'm in the middle of a conversation, but it did just say that, you know, we completed defending Hangman's Alley, so good on us. I didn't even know it was under attack.
All right, let's do it.
Good. Let's get started. I'm uploading the location of the. Just be careful.
Okay, new threat complete. Almost the next level up. And I really am curious too. Headhunting, of course, we gotta figure out where it's at. And okay, so it's actually not too terrible, all things considered. I mean, we were at the Pridwin not that long ago. It is a bit of a hike having to go past Libertalia and all of that. But yeah, that shouldn't be too big of an issue to get up there. That's what, Croup Manor area. That's not the end of the world. We could always just, you know, do some more swimming. Come up to where there's Mirelurks. Or just go to the Libertalia, which might be mostly cleared. Maybe it has regenerated. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hike, but we should be able to do it. But more importantly, what quest did we just complete, and who do we have to talk to for dealing with defending Hangman's Alley? Not exactly sure, but hey, anybody got anything to say? Kate?
Bye.
Ready to head back out?
No.
Not now.
Well, make up your mind.
Well, I just want to know if anything fancy has happened. Sturgis?
Let's trade.
No, I don't want to trade with you. Sturgis
Hey.
doesn't have nothing. Sheffield, okay. So all in all, who else died? I think there was another guy with a missile launcher, probably. See, you have a combat rifle. You had combat armor. Okay, at least they all decided to come in this way. Makes things a little easier for me. Okay, well, anyway, I think it is time to do a little bit more inventory management. And, oh, that's so nice, Sheffield and Kate sitting together. How lovely of them. Yeah, do a little inventory management, and then I guess it's time for our journey out to the east. It sure is surprising how often everybody respawns at Backstreet Apparel, but it might actually be enough to get us into the... Not sure what I'm hitting there. Might be enough to get us into the next level up. Yes, indeed. Alright, level 71. Looking good. But yeah, I did think about using a vertibird signal grenade. I could, you know, toss one down over by Chaos Junction. And other than these little raiders here, I think if I were to stand up and look at my map, I think if, you know, had started over here, we could actually set our destination way over up to like Revere Satellite Array. I know that has been cleared out, so there shouldn't be a whole lot over there, as well as County Crossing, I mean National Guard Training Ground, all cleared out. So we could have actually done a vertibird ride and just kind of cut across all this stuff that is pretty much cleared off. But even though it is much faster, there's always the chance of the oddball raider spawn somewhere, and yeah, you're kind of a sitting duck when you're hanging off the edge of the vertibird. It'd be nice if you could actually tuck yourself on in. So instead, we are gonna hoof it, and it shouldn't actually take too long. We'll head over to the airport, go up north from there, and I think we should be able to make it to at least the limp parking relatively easily. All in all, that wasn't the worst walk in the world. We are to the limp parking. Hidden brackets, ooh, detected. Just an iBot. It did take like 11 minutes of actual time just to walk here, but didn't run into anything interesting along the way. So that is good, but also a little disappointing because 11 minutes is a decent amount of time just to be walking across the Commonwealth. But hey, you know, if you don't run into enemies, you're not going to be running into any, taking any damage. And operator pillager, you say? Well, looky there. 3 level 49 guys. Not quite close enough to where we ultimately want to be, which is going to be right across here. And can I actually... Probably can't see a RoboBrain all the way this way. But it is nice to know that these guys are here. I don't have to really worry about retreating, as they can do some good damage as well.
Operators. Smartest thing a lot of us have done in our lives.
Got that right. I actually really do like my gun. It's very nice. Probably better reload that. And yeah, we are getting low on ammunition. And ultimately, we probably are going to want to use our Gauss rifle. Be able to use that recon scope once we get a little bit closer. And also be able to hit like a ton of bricks. Once again, am I able to see any robots that way? It doesn't look like it at the moment. But we are getting a little bit closer. Of course, got the Libertalia that we had done quite a while ago. There used to always be a sentry bot and an assaultron here, but those are long since taken care of. Now, parched from lack of water, we're hungry. Take care of the water at least. And probably, I know we are overtired right now, or tired. Probably may as well eat. Maybe we want to pop a nuka free just to eliminate that tiredness too. Now that is an AP bar I can get behind. And ooh. Oh, okay. Got disciples in here. They might actually be taking on the robots for me. Oh, wouldn't that just be lovely? Try to get a little bit better vantage point. Okay, yeah, we got a pillager there. Fighting this way. Can we see any robots? probably not quite in the right spot. I think the Robo Brain is dead ahead that way. Come on, go ahead. Yep, tag. Nice. So we've got 2 tagged. Now, where are you heading? Are you going to be coming this way? Because if you are, I do not approve. You are. Okay. Down you go. Obviously, they were fighting something, but with them being calm, that means I don't have to worry at the moment, at least. Just press forward a little bit more. It would have been too perfect if they were actually dealing with the Robo Brain and all the robots. That would have been great. Once again, you are rocking a 44. Ha, there we go. 10 rounds, and I'm going to pick up that gun just for the off shot that there happens to be some ammo in the clip. I did pull him into caution, so probably going to be doing all right. What were you taking on? Ghouls. Just a stalker, and one more ghoul over this way. Ooh. Okay. I mean, not going to be useful right now, but an assassin lever action rifle. And is that a duplicate? I know I got a couple of those lever action rifles right off the bat. One instigating. And I want to say the other one was assassins, but it is possible that it was something else too. We will pick it up because we do have the carry weight for it. But that's something to maybe take a look at. And if I climb on top of here, get me up to the top of the red rocket. Ooh, probably don't have a vantage point yet. Where do I want to be coming in from? If I come in from along the shoreline there, because I don't think we're really... Stand up so I can see the map. Now we are a little ways away yet from it. So maybe we just want to just keep heading up the road. A little bit more cover that we can take along the way. But I would like to tag them. Get VATS on them before they see me, because they can definitely pack a wallop of a hit themselves. Don't need to go up here. That's going to be Ghoul Central. We are only 92 meters away now. Dead ahead. Do we see anything? Not at the moment. Okay. What was that one? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Get them all tagged. So what are we? There's the Robo Brain. We got that tank thing there. Can't quite vat some. Oh, and we got one more guy just walking in there. Okay. The recon scope does pick him up as an enemy. And there's the Robo Brain. Got a shot at the Robo Brain. I don't know if I want to actually shoot the Robo Brain first or not. Okay, Robo Brain goes down. Missed. Okay, blind firing. They are coming this way. Just back off. Okay, got a shot at the iBot, but that doesn't really matter. Try 3. No, we don't want to waste that yet. Let them get a little bit closer. iBot will be out of the way soon. That's a better shot. Don't really need to be wasting the good ammo on it, but That one might actually... Yeah, I think that one's injured and down. Took out the tank right off the bat, which is what wanted. So that scrap bot is down on the ground. We got just a random person walking around too. Don't want to get too close to the ghouls. Don't want to get startled by them. This should actually... Oh, poor thing. It's coming after me yet. Took the legs right out. Must be from when the tank bot exploded. It took out his legs. That's unfortunate for you. Good. I mean, I appreciate your effort to be coming after me, though. Don't need to pick that stuff up. Okay, and... Okay, that's a settler. Can I tag a settler? No. Okay. So who do you got up top? If there's one marked that I could tag with the recon scope. A little interesting. Ultimately, just need the radar beacon. We'll pick up all that good stuff there. Yeah. Got 2 level 2 settlers, and I'm glad I didn't take a shot at that, whatever guy that was up top there. But, you know, having robots right outside your little settlement probably isn't the best idea. But all in all, that went pretty good, other than it took a long time to get here. It would have been nice if it spawned a little closer. Would have saved a little bit of time. But all in all, everything worked out well. And now just teleport back to Ada and Hangman's Alley. Ada, I'm home. I have a special...
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep
Cool.
or food in order to survive.
I have a special radar beacon for you.
Here you go, Ada. One slightly dented but still functional radar beacon.
This will do nicely. Oh, this isn't good. Location confirmed. The Robo-Brain is at Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which means it's in the hands of the Rust Devils.
I haven't come this far just to back down now.
I understand that, but you should still proceed with caution. My old caravan encountered them once while crossing the river into the city. The Rust Devils are a group of ruthless raiders who utilize robots for their nefarious practices.
And as Ada is saying, it could be a little bit more challenging dealing with the Rust Devils. So that is something that we are going to have to be at least a little mindful of, as
I doubt that we're alone.
that is going to be potentially a little bit harder. But Fort Hagen Satellite Array, we have been there before, so we can definitely venture back over there soon. However, I do think we are going to want to get a full night's sleep, because I don't want us to start running into overtired or weary, as that is really going to put a damper on everything. So we'll just do a little inventory management, sleep, and get rolling out. Oh, perfect. Sleeping, even though I wasn't hungry or thirsty, I picked up weakness. That's exactly what I want going into dealing with Rust Devils, taking 20% more damage. So yeah, not ideal. But there you have it, confirmation that was a duplicate Assassin's lever action rifle times 2 now. So that is very nice. And I really don't like that the companions that just constantly are talking, having their little repetitive everything. I do not like that. It is quite annoying. Kate, yeah, I mean, I shipped off Codsworth to the castle just because of that, which, speaking of, maybe I want to start shifting some of those other guys over there too. But hey, for now, be all right. Let's go ahead and we can eat, but we can also take a look on the map, as we are going to just need to be heading basically due west. So ultimately, we'll come past Chaos Junction in here, huff it through Oberland Station, cross pretty much dead straight across the river. Maybe we'll loop down towards Forest Grove Marsh and loop back up. But, you know, Fort Hagen, we've been. It says cleared, but I'm sure the random spawns and enemies will have respawned around this vicinity of the relay tower and all that. And then Fort Hagen, satellite array, just a little bit further west. So, all in all, probably be a decent little journey yet. But as always, take a little peek here at what is going on in Chaos Junction. And today we have, what are you? Disciples! Looking my way. Can't have that. Ooh, and we have a legendary. Shoot you in the back. Okay, didn't actually get you there. Missed again. You're going to start blind firing, aren't you? Come back around. I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me. We got super mutants way over there. At least took him out. Sounds like there is a missile launcher up here as well. That is less than ideal. Still in caution. I think that disciple ran up ahead and got drawn into super mutants. Well, okay, you had a 45. What do you have? A hunter's sledgehammer. While fun, I think I'm actually just going to leave that there. Weighs way too much. Doesn't even give that much value. And we're actually not going to be able to use it. At least effectively. Yeah, definitely missile launcher. Hello? Anybody home? See a lot of dead corpses in the middle. Is it corpses? Just corpse? Corpsei? That I don't know. I really want to check those bodies out though, but... Okay, there's a skirmisher. 90% chance. That's pretty good. Down he goes. He probably had the missile launcher. Hidden bracket looks good. So yeah, I bet he actually shot all of his friends here too, as they were all armed with a board trying to run in at this disciple scaver. I think that he took them all out. That was just rude. And another disciple over here too. Cool. Okay, and do we have confirmation? Yep, missile launcher, and had 2 left. Well, that's pretty impressive, all things considered. All right, time for the journey. Ooh, this is fun. Here's some gunshots off in the distance. We got Brotherhood taking on, it looks like, probably gunners, maybe, that were trying to steal the vertebrate. And of course you got the super mutants. Oh, there comes in a suicider. Oh, yeah, oh, they got him ahead of time. Nope. Okay, down they went. Still got one more left, coming running in with a board. Down. Well done. You're still after it. I think I am way too far away to actually be able to hit these guys to provide assistance, but let's go ahead and give it a try. Yep, too far away. Didn't even really do anything. We do have a nice vertebrate over there. I'm tempted to go in over and help, but oh, maybe not. That vertebrate is in rough shape. And I was gonna say, what do we got here? Ah, just Dreth. Okay, cool. Are you gonna just fly upwards though and then just land right on top of me? I think that's what you're gonna try to do, isn't it? Or are you actually gonna be flying away? Dreth is fine. I don't really need to sell anything to her. Yeah, you're hopped in the vertibird to utilize the front guns. Well done. Oh, and you even still have... You have a couple more on the ground? Where did those guys come from? No. No. Don't be flying over here to crash into me. That's not allowed. Either you fly away, or you crash over into the super mutants. Be a kamikaze. I don't need that hassle. Yeah, you just fly away. Hey, Dreth, don't mind me. I'm just gonna drop in and go across this walkway here. Should be a good stepping off point. We still got more going on down there. I mean, there's... Now, at this point, the super mutants are probably pretty much cleared out, or at least a good chunk of them. And there would be a lot of the corpsei. I think it's just the corpse. Or corpse. I still don't know. But don't think we really have to worry about that all that much. Of course, Forest Grove Marsh, just right there. We've been there a long time ago. And kind of right in front of us, too. But now we just can continue to keep heading west. There might be a couple odds and ends along the way, but probably can skirt around them without having to actually engage. Most of the ghouls should be dead in there. Don't need to worry about them. The only thing that I would be a little concerned on is this overpass. There can be some, I think, raiders and stuff through here too, or gunners up there. Just a basic trader under that overpass. Okay, cool. Now I can't even see him anymore. It's a nice little shop you got there. Just walk by. Don't need trouble. It's a nice little setup. I do like that one. Okay. Keep checking VATS. I know. Cutting across. Was it the is there a random spawn just to the south down this road? Looks like everything's pretty calm at the moment. Hidden bracket is probably... Oh, hey, look at that. We got a pack waster carrying a couple prisoners with him. Well, what are you doing that for, man? Taking them back to Nuke World? Put another collar on a few more people? That's just rude, to say the least. Okay, here's Fort Hagen. Everything looks good here. Now, as we loop around, there is a possibility... Oh, we're up to 175 rounds. That's nice. There's a possibility of a random spawn in that building over there. Sometimes dogs, sometimes... Yeah, we got something going on. Somebody's fighting something. Do I want to get involved? If I know what it is, I could make a better decision on that. And normally they're right in there. Okay, what do we got? Swarm bot. Nope, don't want to get involved. We're dealing with enough. They're going to be coming this way, aren't they? Why didn't I tag that one when I had a chance? They would take out anything very quickly. And we are getting close to... I should have tagged them so I knew if they were going to be coming closer to me. There's the satellite array. Parched. Can't let that stand. Properly hydrated. Okay. I just want to be able to have a spot I can drop back if needed. Because I do know the swarm bots and all that do have a tendency to want to wander around. 2 criticals. Okay, so we can just kind of drop back right in here by that bunk if need be. As probably be able to start tagging a few things up here. Hello? There's a turret. Turret's not going to do much. Yeah, I definitely should have tagged one of them. Okay, take that out. That's going to draw them out. Shouldn't have any idea what's going on. Okay, got a Mr. Handy Dominator over there. Mr. Handy Wrecker. Down goes the Wrecker. Protectron Golem. Whoa, 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 whoa. You are right in front of my face. You made quick movement coming down here. Thankfully, did not see me. Still check my 6, or I guess my 3 in this case. Okay, there's the golem coming. Ooh, I missed. Bummer. Okay, down you go. I really should use VATS. I really don't like that I didn't do any of the other. You're a turret. Ooh, okay, there just comes out a Rust Devil. Level 1, though. Where'd you go? Where did you go? Okay, we know it's a level 1. Back to hidden. Just push on just a little bit closer. The bad thing is they are on top of a hill. Ooh, a front warmonger spiked plate. Now that actually makes me... That just sounds cool. That makes me want to go check this guy. What do you got on you? Anything fun? Just some shotgun shells. Okay, nothing cool. Alright, so we took everything out from the back-ish. Got a nice cliff face here. We can just drop ourselves down if need be. What can we see with VATS? Anything. Okay, there's the level 1 Rust Devil. Going back to his post. Okay, there you are. Do I have a decent shot? Pretty good shot. No, let's... Ooh, and they're legendary. Okay, I'm going to do a manual shot on that legendary. Okay, so we got a legendary up top. Thankfully have that level 1 tagged. Yeah, just keep working your way this way. Caution is fading.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Show your face. Come on.
Okay, 2 different voices yet.
No sign of him now.
You're just going to go back up onto your little lookout, aren't you? Yes, you are. 95%. I'll take that. Okay, basic Rust Devil down. Not done yet. We do know that there was... Yep. The girl... Where are you at? Okay, I discovered it. Cool. Yeah, now I need to enter it.
Come on out.
Gonna say you sound really close. 72. Perfect. That'll work. Okay, down you go. Nice. Think that's it. Think that's it. Just in case, we'll switch over. And now, ooh, that looked like a fun helmet. Now at this point, we gotta just make our way up so we can see what is on that legendary. Not to mention all these other ones. Combat rifle, cool. Rad-X, nice. Probably end up having to drop some stuff too. Okay, so we gotta go up a little bit more. Loop around. Okay, Mr. Legendary, what do you got? Mutant Slayer. Not ideal. We'll take the Knuckles for now. Reduces damage from super mutants 15%. Situationally, it could be useful, but that's probably going to be one thing that I'll probably drop that I won't actually fully need. But overall, we do just need to come up here anyway. Get this entry terminal. Open up the security door. Okay, that is opened up. But I do think that this is going to be a good place to call it apart here. Which means next time we are going to kick things off and the action is going to happen right away. Peckish lack of food, that's fine. As we are going to be heading on down and into the hangar. This place gets a little squirrely inside, a lot of enemies. But I think based on how everything went coming here, I think we are ready and prepared to deal with Automatron, the Rust Devils, all the robots that can come to us, as we are now in search of Jezebel, the final Robo Brain. And if all goes well, maybe I'm being a little optimistic, but I'm hoping to wrap up Automatron next time. So I hope you join me for that. As always, thanks for watching and thanks for joining. And until next time, powering off.